Somerset will feel they have just edged the first day against Middlesex at Taunton after late wickets made up for their own afternoon collapse. With the game a mathematical must-win for Somerset, Trescothick and Byram did well to fend off a fiery Finn spell early on the first morning at Taunton. Byram was beginning to make light work of the Middlesex attack on a slow green track, and he moved into the 40s after being dropped by Robson in the slips, and eventually moved to his maiden first-class 50 late in the morning session. He could only manage 6 more runs before becoming the first scalp of the game for Sterling right on the stroke of lunch. But his innings had given Somerset a shot in the arm during the interval. 19-year-old Bartlett joined Trescothick out in the middle, knowing that every run would be vital in securing their top-flight status. But Trescothick didn't last much longer. He fell to Patel for 37, leaving the West Country side 2 down. Hildreth was next man in, and he started quickly. But he wasn't accompanied by Bartlett for too long. He ended up being bowled by Patel for 25. Abel was the next man in, and it became clear that the home side wanted to grab the game by the scruff of the neck. He raced into his 20s. That before a potential game-changing run saw him stranded and then dismissed for just 25. Not the best time for a breakdown in communication. Somerset passed the 200 mark. The good news ended there, with a collapse leaving their innings on the ropes. First, Patel had Hildreth trapped in front for 41, attempting a reverse sweep, and then with his next ball managed to coax van der Merwe into an edge, leaving Somerset 6 down. Overton was the next man in, and despite seeing out Patel's hat-trick ball, he was dismissed for just 1 by the same bowler. The carnage wasn't over by this point though. Bess lost his wicket without adding another run, leaving Somerset in danger of not reaching their next bonus point milestone. Leach and Davis knew they needed to get there in whichever way necessary, and were edging the home side towards 250, but only could reach 230 before the next wicket fell. This time it was Leach who holed out to Finn off Patel's bowling for 14. Somerset 1 away from total collapse. Spinner Patel was fittingly the man to finish the job for the visitors, having Davis caught in the slips for 27. Somerset falling 14 short of 250. Patel ending with figures of 7 for 81. Somerset losing their last 6 wickets for just 30 runs. The disgruntled crowd at Taunton would not have expected what was to happen next though. Only 1 run on the board before Compton's bad run of form continued, Overton having him caught behind for a duck. Eshkenazi was next in, but he was the next out as well, Leach tempting him into an edge, Trescothick a happy recipient. And moments later things got even better for Somerset, Leach grabbing his second of the evening after Robson 2 edged to Trescothick. Middlesex inexplicably 5 for 3. No more wickets fell in the remaining 20 minutes, but despite being bowled out for less than 250, Somerset will feel they're on top of this one. Middlesex will start tomorrow on 18 for 3. Results elsewhere mean if Middlesex reach 250 in their first innings, they are safe from relegation.